Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Moments with Dise, and my name is Disetso Mkwai, mother of 3 and soon to be mother of 4. Oh, this journey is almost done. Guys, sorry, I'm just fixing my blanket. It's so cold in this house. We are almost there, guys. I'm orda. So I just came today. I owe you guys a story, because in my vlog for the first trimester, I spoke about what I went through in the first trimester, and then I said I'll come back and tell you guys what actually happened in detail. So let's just dive right into it. So this video is going to be segmented twice. So it's going to be the story time, and then I'm going to talk about my second trimester, my favorite trimester, if I have to say so myself. So what happened? Oh, where do I start? So in my first trimester video, I talk about how I went through anxiety and depression, and it was linked and related to something that happened last year. So what happened last year is in June. Yes, oh, baby's kicking. In June, I found out that I was pregnant, right? And lo and behold, we lost the baby. So I just want to go into details to what happened. Now, a friend of mine had just lost her child, so I did not know. I think, if I remember, I was not aware at that time that I was pregnant, so I was helping my friend out with everything that was going on. And then after the funeral, I realized girl has not seen her period. Mugela has not seen her period. So I went to the stores, bought my stick, paid on a stick, and it was positive and all excitement. It was so beautiful. It was so lovely how I told my husband that we're expecting, and the kids were excited, and I was excited, and well, Babalo did not even know what was happening. Oh, the Bubble is up and she's kicking like crazy. Whew. Anyway, story time. So yeah, okay, so we decided we're going to wait, right, for the weeks to go by. We don't want to go early in the gynae, but I was already watching what I'm eating and all of those things, and I was already I had already bought folic acid, because I know you have to start on that almost immediately, so I had already done that and whatnot. And then our first appointment, oh, I'll never forget that day. First appointment, went to the doctor, right? And the doctor referred me to go and do scans. Okay, the doctor, I didn't go to my gynae, I went to a GP that we go to. So when I got to the scan area, they scanned me, they did the ultrasound, and the nurse that was doing it said, I can hear the heartbeat, but there's probably something faulty with our machine because it's very low. So it could be that there's something wrong with the baby, or it could be just that our machine is faulty. Now, being me, mommy, I've never had a miscarry before, so I just took that your machine is faulty. Did not go to my gynae, right? And then I went back to the GP and I showed the GP what the lady said. They gave me a letter to say what they were finding. And my GP also said, well, there's probably something with their machine, but let's pray that there's nothing wrong with the baby, so you can book your next appointment with your gynae. So I did that. Booked my next appointment with my gynae. When I got to my gynae did the ultrasound. I could see in his face that he looked worried, like he just said, I don't like what I see. Like, what? What do you mean you don't like what you see? He moved the thingy, I don't know what it's called, the one that they put on the gel and whatnot, moved it around, said, no, let me try something else. And then he took that long one. Ladies, you guys will know what I'm talking about. That long one, right? Put it under and checked and took it out and said, there's no heartbeat, but go take bloods. I'm going to prescribe. Now, all of this, the minute he said there's no heartbeat, I think I just blacked out, because I could hear him talking and talking and talking, but I was like, go back, what did you say about my baby's heartbeat? So said there's no heartbeat. And then he prescribed tablets that I needed to take, and then he told me what to do, when to do what and whatnot. So we did that, and he told me to come back on Wednesday so that he can check again. So I'm assuming these tablets were either to resuscitate the baby within me or what. I don't know. He explained it, guys. He explained it. I don't know. I just took the tablets as he said I must. So I came back on Wednesday, already so heartbroken. And my husband, Shem, God bless him, he was trying to be so positive and trying to tell me that everything's going to be okay. Our baby's going to be okay. The heartbeat is going to be there. Don't worry, and all of that. So I went on to see the doctor, and he tried again. He put the cream on, he put that ultrasound thing on, and nothing. When I say nothing, it went dead quiet in the consulting room. I've never cried like that in my life. I've never felt so much pain. You know, I miscarried at 10 weeks, right? But it felt like my baby was ripped out of me. And to make it all worse, all of this is happening in a week where we're supposed to be celebrating my firstborn's birthday. Oh, the pain I felt. I cried. Now, my husband could not go with me to the appointment, so you can imagine I'm alone. And now the doctor's saying, okay, we need to clean you up. Do you want to come in tomorrow and whatnot? When he says tomorrow, in my mind, I'm thinking, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. Now, you need to clean me out on the same day where I'm supposed to be celebrating my firstborn. You know what, Didi? Get it over and done with. Just get it over and done with. So I decided to do it the very next day, the morning of my daughter's birthday. And when I was done in the hospital, I called my husband. I don't think my husband has ever seen me cry like that. I cried in the parking lot, like, it was the worst. So that's what happened last year. And then this year when I fell pregnant, I was scared that the same thing's going to happen, because it is so close together that I think a part of me was healing still, and a part of me was not healed. A part of me was looking forward to falling pregnant, because now I don't have the time, right? I'm not young anymore, and this is supposed to be my last born. So in my first trimester of this pregnancy, I was scared that the same thing's going to happen. So every time something, like every time I was just thinking about, what if the baby is now quiet? Because now early in pregnancy, you can't feel anything. There are no kicks, there are no movements, you cannot feel anything. So I said to my husband, I need to get one of those things where I can feel the baby's heartbeat. And my husband was just not buying it. He was just not coming to the party with the Doppel, I think that's what they call it. So that's what caused my anxiety and depression in the first trimester, because my gynae also said to me, you just need to get past your first trimester. You just need to get past your trimester and then take it easy and take care of yourself and eat healthy and do what I tell you to do. So that's what I did. And it was all good. So we are now in our third trimester and chasing the end of this journey. Yes. So that's what happened, guys. And right now, honestly, we are not that I've forgotten about what happened, but I'm healed. I'm okay. Like, I can even talk about the miscarriage without crying. Before, I could not. Like, the minute I would think about talking about what happened to us, I would tear up. So right now, I think I have accepted that we go through these things, and the one thing that got me through it was prayer. Honestly, the one thing that got me through it, because I had sleepless nights. For months, I was not sleeping. I would sleep for like 2 to 3 hours in the night, and that was it. And then I would not have sleep, and I would sit on my couch and I'd cry and I'd pray. And at that point, you don't even know what to say to God. But one thing I knew is that I need to tell God. I need to tell God how I'm feeling so that it could go away. So yeah, prayer really helped me. It got me through the worst time of my life. Yes, so we are okay right now. So moving right into the second segment of this video. I'm going to do a lot of talking today. Whoa, the second trimester. The second trimester was great. When I say great, I mean great. The second trimester for me was beautiful. Everything that I went through in the first trimester just disappeared. It went away. The pregnancy farts went away. The mood swings, according to me, they were still there, but they were not as bad as in the first trimester, right? The cravings, they were gone, I think. They were not as bad. I think I was more aware of what I was eating. I was more intentional about what I was eating in the second trimester compared to the first trimester. But what delayed from leaving my body was the fatigue, the tiredness, because I was waiting for that burst of energy. You know, they always say in your second trimester you have that burst of energy. I was waiting for that, and it took forever. It took forever, and all I wanted was to have energy, to not be so sloppy, to not be so tired all the time. And it took forever for it to come, right? But eventually it came. The sleepless nights, honestly, I don't want to lie, they continued right into my second trimester, almost towards the end of my second trimester. I was not sleeping very well. I was waking up in the middle of the night. I was not napping during the day. I just did not have sleep in this pregnancy. But otherwise, guys, my second trimester was beautiful. I had a little bit of a breakout in the beginning of the first trimester on my forehead. So I had I don't know if it was a rash or it was pimples, but I had a little bit of a breakout on my forehead. But after that, Mugel is pretty, like nothing on my face, so looking all good. So yeah, I didn't have breakouts. The fatigue went away. Cravings went away. I was more intentional about what I was eating. I was more active, so I could work out like 2 to 3 times a week. I could work out. Went hiking in my second trimester. I could do all those activities that I actually wanted to do. You know, everything that I wanted to do and experience while I'm pregnant and early in my pregnancy, I could do, but still being careful about what I was doing. And I was starting to really show. I was really starting to show, and I loved the belly bump. Look at this picture. Look at this picture. So I loved everything about my second trimester. I was enjoying everything, and the kids were starting to actually ease into me being pregnant, because we told them just before my second trimester began. Yes, just before my second trimester began, we told the kids, and they were excited, but they were also worried and had questions and whatnot. So we were able to calm their nerves down, so they started getting excited when they started seeing the belly growing, and I could tell them that the baby's kicking, because I'm the one that feels baby first, and then they feel baby later on. So Babu Berry was growing very nicely into our second trimester. We did not have any issues whatsoever, except for the sleep. Honestly, except for the sleep. I'm only recently starting to sleep a full night, because in my second trimester I would go to bed around 9-10. I don't know how to sleep earlier than that. I can't. I've tried. I cannot. So I would go to bed around 9-10, and then I would wake up around 2 a.m. go to the bathroom, right? Go to the bathroom, and I'd go back to bed, and I'd toss and turn and toss and turn. Like 45 minutes later, I'd be exhausted, and I'd just get out of bed, come to the living room, read my Bible, pray, you know, just be in tune with God. So I used that time to just be with the man above, because I know everything that I have and everything that I'm in is because of the Almighty God. So yeah, that was my second trimester. I can't think of anything out of the ordinary that actually happened in my second trimester. No, I just had a lot of fun. I had a ball. I had so much fun in my second trimester. I loved the fact that I had energy. I loved the fact that I was now already starting to see the belly growing. I was starting to speak to a lot more people about the pregnancy, and people were excited, and I had 4 kids. But I've always wanted a big family. So yes, guys, those are my stories for today. Yes, so everything is going well. I'll do a third trimester vlog, probably after giving birth or towards the end of the pregnancy. I'll do a third trimester. We did a lot in the third trimester. I must just compile everything and just show you guys, just point here, point there, point there. So I hope to see you guys in the next vlog, and thank you so much for tuning in all the time. Thank you so much for watching my videos up until the end. Thank you for subscribing, for liking my videos. Thank you for commenting. I enjoy reading your comments, and thank you so much just for being here and coming back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification so that you can get a notification every time I upload a video. So from me, guys, stay blessed. Remember God first above everything. Remember that He's got your back. It might be a time where you feel lonely or in pain like I was last year, or you feeling like the world is crumbling around you, but just take a step back and be in tune with God and find out what His plan is with your life, because above everything, He's got the divine plan. He's got the divine plan. He will not put you through something that you cannot go through. He will not. He will not. So believe in His process, believe in His divine plan, believe that He's got a plan for you, specifically just for you. Stay blessed. See you guys in my next vlog. Love you lots. Thank you. Goodbye.